What's up, everybody? Back for another beer review, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from the Backyard Brewery Kitchen, and they're out of Manchester, New Hampshire, and this is their merit badge. So this is what they are calling a cookie stout. It's an imperial stout that is brewed with coconut, cacao nibs, lactose, and vanilla beans. Comes in at 11.8% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed at the time of review. This beer is just over a month old. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to a good friend of mine and fellow beer tuber, Jesse, over at Bumpy Road Brewery. He hooked me up with this beer along with a bunch of others, and I will post a link in the description box to not only Jesse's channel, but the beer mail unboxing video I did of the goodies he sent my way. So if you haven't checked out Jesse's channel, highly recommend doing so. He does a bunch of home brewing videos, does New Hampshire tastings. He doesn't call them reviews, tastings. And this is actually one that he tasted on his channel. And I posted in the comments, I was like, man, that sounds, right in my wheelhouse. Coconut, cookie stout, pastry stout. And he's like, I'm glad you said that because this is in the box coming your way. So I love that Jesse thinks about me when he's reviewing beers that he knows that I would like a fruited sour, a pastry stout, New England style IPA, things that I enjoy. A lot of people enjoy, but I enjoy as well. So yeah, anyway, this sounds just absolutely delicious. Never heard of Backyard Brewery, but gonna experience them today. Let's give them a crack. Using the Prairie Tiku because I can. I don't know. Just decided to. So, get a little bit of cheat there. A little bit of cheating. So yeah, that was pouring out like motor oil. We'll flip it around here. But yeah, that is basically pitch black. Has about a finger of a straight up dark brown head. Relatively creamy looking. Some bigger bubbles on top. But compact around the sides. Yeah, that looks like a huge imperial stout that's almost approaching 12%. Let's get a nose. Now I'm getting, again, this is about 45 minutes out of my fridge, so you're talking 55, probably close to 60 range. It's probably actually where I'm reviewing, probably around lower 60s or so. And I'm getting a huge, big, like just roasted malt character, coffee character, definitely very roasty off the nose. Maybe a slight tinge of toasted coconut. I don't know if this is coconut. They didn't say toasted, but yeah, that roasted quality along with the toasted coconut character kind of giving me a toasted coconut vibe. Yeah, definitely some chocolate notes, some really deep dark chocolate, like baker's chocolate, 70-80% cacao bar chocolate. Does it smell like a cookie? Not really. No, I can't really say it smells like a cookie. Not picking up on the vanilla from the lactose or the vanilla beans in here. But definitely it just smells like honestly, this doesn't even smell like a pastry stout right now. It smells just like a very big imperial stout that has a lot of roasty tones to it. And, you could even say, maybe it's even barrel aged or using oak staves or chips or something in it because of that toasted coconut. A lot of times in barrels, I get the toasted coconut. But no, this doesn't smell huge on the adjunct side of things. It smells like it's a very well-made imperial stout. It smells pretty damn tasty, so I want to get into it. Cheers, everybody, and thanks again, Jesse. Yeah, the taste changes that. Definitely a pastry stout. Definitely all those adjuncts on the taste. Wow, completely different. Did a complete 180 from the nose to the taste in a positive way. Not even a positive way, in a different way, but in a very, very, very delectable way. First off, this is a bigger beer. This is almost 12%. It's like straight up medium full body. It's approaching full. The mouthfeel itself, very creamy from the lactose. Yeah, creamy and smooth. The taste, though, this is where, like I said, it kind of changes. In the nose is all about those roasted malts into like a coffee roast. More of like a dark, almost bittering chocolate aspect to it. But the traits in the actual taste, there's a decent amount. I was going to say lots, but decent amount of toasted coconut. That vanilla is screaming from the lactose and the vanilla itself. Big vanilla vibes to this one. Yeah, it's almost like I don't know if they exist, but like a chocolate chip frosted cookie. I see what they're saying about a cookie stout. One knock on this beer for me personally, it's definitely crazy sweet. This is like Prodromus. Do I have Prodromus? Yeah, I still have Prodromus up there, or from Omnipolo, where I love the flavors, but the sweetness of the beer, I know by the end of this can, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, no more, right? That's how this beer is for me personally. It's definitely sweet. It's gonna be cloying by the end of the can, I feel. So if you get a can of this, share it. Share it with a friend, family member, just share it. You know, you get a couple people together and everybody have like 4 or 5 ounces and you'll be happy. This is a beer you'd want in a flight, a beer you'd want to share. The flavors though are just awesome. Sweeter chocolate, like more of like a sweet dark chocolate into a milk chocolate. The toasted coconut is omnipresent throughout the palate. Like I said, it finishes sweet. There really is no dryness to speak of. There really is no bitterness. This one is sweet and sweet throughout the entire palate. Yeah, lots of vanilla. Lactose adds a nice kick to the body and also the mouthfeel. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of as advertised. When I necessarily say this is a cookie stout, I would say this is more of just like a straight up dessert stout, right? A pastry stout, as a lot of people like to say, or as well known that, you know, these type of beers, pastry stouts, they call it a cookie stout. I would just say it's a straight up pastry stout. That said, it's a fucking delicious pastry stout. So merit badge from the Backyard Brewery Kitchen. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. This is a very tasty beer. Like I said, the knock's keeping it from getting a higher score, just me going apeshit about it. The sweetness is a bit much. And like I said, I want some more bitterness, but I also was hoping for maybe a just full-on crazy body. You know, it's 11.8%. I want a straight-on full body. It's approaching that, but not quite there. But regardless, 4.5 out of 5 is a great score. Is it a store? It's not a store. It's a score. But either way you look at it, somebody scored this in a store. See what I did there? Terrible. Anyway, appreciate Jesse sending this one to me because, like I said, really great to try. This is a seasonal offering, as it says on the label, so I guess this is probably you know, winter time, so it still should probably be on the shelves by the time you see this, assuming that they didn't sell out. And you can get it at the store itself. I said store. I don't know if you can get it at a bottle shop or you have to get it at the brewery. Jesse, if you want to chime in, let me know. You guys know I don't like to do jump cuts, but I had to do one here because I failed to mention anything about the ABV. At 11.8%, this does not drink at all like an almost 12% beer. I would guess like 7-8 range, maybe. So it hides the alcohol extremely well, aside from the effects of the alcohol, which I'm feeling right now, and maybe a slight warming into the stomach. No, it's not almost 12%. It's definitely not 11.8%. So I just wanted to jump in here and state that because I totally blanked on it. I didn't mention it at all. I did a really poor job. But that's what you come to expect from the Beer Patrol. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by for another review, and I really appreciate Jesse hooking me up with this one. Definitely right in my wheelhouse, and the 4.5 out of 5 score would indicate that. So thanks again to Jesse. Thanks again to all of you for stopping by another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Until the next one, cheers.